Streaks alive in East Lansing tonight, where the Spartans and Gophers each look to keep a good thing going inside the Breslin Center. Michigan State has 12 consecutive wins. Minnesota arrives with 3 victories in a row. Their second meeting of the season is our featured Big Ten game on Peacock this evening. Welcome courtside, and thanks for being with us. Paul Burmeister alongside Robbie Hummel. Robbie, no surprise here. Michigan State earns the lead here as the only Big Ten team without a conference loss so far. They have a number of strengths. What would you call their strongest part?
Well, I think it has to be their depth. 8 different guys have led this team in scoring. It's one of the best benches in college basketball in terms of points per game. On any different night, it can be somebody else's turn. Saturday night, it was Jace Richardson, a guy that can score the ball. Richardson's been phenomenal. Certainly going to be in the running for Big Ten Freshman of the Year. Certainly in the running for that all-freshman team. Michigan State, the depth stands out every time you watch them.
And now that Minnesota arrives all of a sudden with 3 consecutive wins, Tom Izzo told us this morning they are now a concern for all of us. He only calls one of their players a superstar, though, the Big Ten Player of the Week.
Well, Dawson Garcia has upped his level and played like an All-American over the last 5 games. You look at his numbers, the 2 games that earned him Big Ten Player of the Week, averaged 25 and 6. He's a 3-level scorer, has 13 games of 20 points or more. The numbers speak for themselves. Minnesota has had a lot of guys play better, but most importantly, Dawson Garcia has upped his level, been efficient, and played the best basketball of his career in this stretch.
As we now near February and think about March, the Big Ten standings taking on more and more importance. The Spartans there by themselves at the top. Minnesota has moved up beyond that bottom 3. That's especially important this year. Those bottom 3 teams will not qualify for the Big Ten tournament in Indianapolis. Tom Izzo loves his 30th team here at Michigan State as the head coach. Told us at shoot-around today, 2 things have to get better. Turnovers, number 1. 15 against Rutgers on Saturday. That was too many. Shooting has to improve as well. Right now, they are last in the Big Ten at 3-point shooting. As for Minnesota, Ben Johnson in his 4th season, he told us today, we've been getting progressively better for a while now, but now that we have those results and those back-to-back-to-back wins, we have the confidence that comes with it. And he told us today he never really felt like we were that far away, but now they're getting close to getting over the hump.
Well, and you think about having a pretty much brand new team outside of Parker Fox and Dawson Garcia. Everybody else here for the Minnesota Golden Gophers, a new face in town. And when you're dealing with that and the transfer portal, it can take a little bit of time. But you look at Lakai Patterson, you look at Femi Odakali, even a guy like Mike Mitchell, who was here last season but dealt with an ankle injury. This team's starting to gel and has learned how to win these last 3 games.
Michigan State knocks off North Carolina back on November 27th. They have won every game since.